Hey everyone, it's Richard Payne here from Keller Williams Select Realty, and it's that time when we look at the stats again. So the big question is, we've seen a really good run for the last couple of months. Is it going to continue? So what's the answer? Did June continue in the same way as April and May with that overall lower inventory on market? Yes. Basically, we carried on in the same vein, which is really great news, because we've always struggled with higher inventory in the marketplace right now, and over the last 3 months we've seen it basically trend down, and we're still in that same position. So overall stats for what happened in June is average price $303,000, so down 1% in price on last year, but it's holding steady. 96.8% sale to list price, pretty similar to what we've always done. 71 days on market, which is a definite decrease, and then we sold 651 properties and we got 2,700 on the market, which gives us that 4.4 months overall for the whole of the Halifax regional municipality area. So you can see that if overall we're at 4.4, practically every different area has come down, and we want to concentrate on some of the big ones. So the big ones, it's the same three as it always is. So it's Sackville number 1, Bedford number 2, and then Timberley and Prospect Bay area as number 3, all selling 55, 52 and 52 properties, and all of them again 3.5 days on market, 3.5 months on market for Bedford, 2.9 months in Sackville, which is really quick, and then 5.6 for Timberley, so a little bit longer in Timberley. But it's when you look overall at everything, we can even see that Fall River, which is the area I live, is a typical slower market with a lot more inventory on the market, and right now we're at 6.3 months, which is, I think that's the lowest it's been in 5 years of me looking at stats and being a realtor. So it's really starting to trend down. And 78 days on market in an area where our average price is $394,000, bigger properties, 1 acre lots, and all this kind of stuff going on. It really shows that overall the market is really starting to improve, and it's good, because we've been in kind of that, not necessarily a shadow, but we've certainly had a lot of inventory that we're trying to get rid of. Right now, and I looked at the sales to listing ratio of 78%, which right now, so in other words, if there was 10 homes that were listed, 8 of those homes would actually sell. So that's a really good way, and it shows that way trends into the days on market as well as the inventory. So we're really eating to that. So it's definitely a summer trend. We always see less listings go on the market, but more houses sell in the summer. But the key thing when you look at this compared to last year is the amount of months of inventory. Last year we were still around about 7.8, 8.2 months. Now we're down at 4.4. So it shows that the overall uptake is really happening. And it's interesting because I was looking at an article, and it's called the anti-Toronto effect. And what it basically says, and a lot of people looking at Halifax to say, well, how are we doing this well? What's really changed? And when you look at this thing called the anti-Toronto effect, it's about having big city appeal and big city prospects and big city items that are going on, but without the big city problems. So we don't have the traffic that Toronto does. We don't have silly, crazy house prices. We don't have all the stress that goes with that to really change what the lifestyle is, and that's what we've really got going on. We've got good population growth, we've got a really solid economic growth going on, and if you just Google that anti-Toronto effect, you'll probably see the article come up on CTV News that talks about that whole thing. We'll probably do another blog post about it later on as well. But if you have any questions about your market, anything else that's going on, then you can get hold of me on 902-489-1804, or email me richard@rpmrealestate.ca, and we'll give you all the details you need to know. But right now, it's clearly a seller's market.